lawfare.
If you follow my Twitter, someone guessed it right, and I actually confirmed it. I shouldn't have done that. That was NDA to myself, but yeah.
Sue yourself then.
Thanks for the heads up.
Transgenderism.
You know what I am sick and tired of? Can't post anything on social media because somebody's offended with some crayon flag in their bio. They got like this furry, tooty, graphy crap.
Delusions of grandeur.
Took that like a chomp.
Were you trying to knock me out?
No, if it's meant to be a death blow.
This is a story of Yaira. Watch as Anna, that Star Wars girl, eviscerates Eric July live on air. And watch as the Rippaverse sinks to a new low. Tonight, on Sifting Through the Trash, with your host, JJ Trujillo.
First law of the earth. Very few things have the ability to survive the test of time. Though we may not be around to see them to their fullest fruition, what we struggle to create now will be the triumphant echoes from the past.
That was a clip from Eric July's Yaira trailer, but if you check the comments section of the video, many eviscerated the accent, finding it utterly ridiculous. But it wasn't just internet anons that laughed at Eric July. Even some of his closest associates mocked him right in front of his face. We will watch as Anna, that Star Wars girl, artfully dissects Eric July, and also take a quick look at the Yaira 2 trailer. But before we get to that, do you know what's more funny than Yaira's accent? How serious Eric and his team took the trailer. The trailer was almost 5.5 minutes long, but surprisingly, half of that was credits. One commenter said, "I've never seen credits on a trailer before," and even more bizarrely, they made an 11-minute behind-the-scenes documentary about how they made this commercial. Have you ever watched credits on a commercial? Let alone an 11-minute documentary about how it was made? For context, Disney's masterpiece Snow White was the first animated feature to be produced fully in color. It only received a 5-minute documentary, despite the fact that the project entailed hundreds of employees, and not to mention the groundbreaking processes and technologies that were required to produce the film. Snow White was so great it wasn't only a revolution for its time, but it still stands on its own today. Imagine the delusions of grandeur to think that this commercial needs 2.5 minutes of credits and an 11-minute documentary. But soon Eric's inflated ego would be popped in the most epic way. Eric shortly appeared on Flashcast, where Yellow Flash tried to console his friend by saying the following.
Yeah, I like what you're doing, man. So I hope everything keeps on failing.
I will.
You know,
I can promise you that I will keep failing.
But Anna, that Star Wars girl, would soon rub salt on Eric's tender wounds, bringing up the most common criticism that people had about the Yaira trailer. Before I play that clip, I believe Anna is deserving of a little praise. She possesses an extremely rare gift. She is capable of tearing your heart right out of your ribcage, setting it on a platter, and handing it to you. But then you'll find yourself asking if she can also give you ketchup. Nina Infinity can likewise tear you to shreds and still make you like her. She expertly dismantled John De La Rose a few weeks ago, which I covered in a separate video. Now let's take a quick look at how Anna pulls Eric apart. Anna asks if Deborah has done comic art before.
I think, at least for her, I'm on record saying I think this is her best work ever. Like, straight up. Like, as far as Deborah.
Did she do comic art before?
That may sound like a benign question, but think about the implications. Rippa then clarifies that Deborah has worked on other comics before.
Oh, she did plenty. She's worked with all the guys. Marvel, DC, Dark Horse. She's done all that shit. So she really stepped it up. This is her best work to me from everything that she's done. That's me. You guys get to see it. You can make your own decision on that, but I think you guys are going to really love it.
And how did Anna respond? Just look at that devious grin. Now this is where we get to the juicy part, when Anna asks about Yaira's accent.
By the way, Eric, congratulations.
Oh, appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Anna.
Yeah, what is it at now?
1.2 million.
Woo.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Okay, can I ask, what kind of accent was she supposed to be doing?
She's oh man, I'm not gonna give it all the way in name. Let's just say Slavic. Let's just go with that. If you follow my Twitter, someone guessed it right, and I actually confirmed it. I shouldn't have done that. That was NDA to myself, but yeah.
Sue yourself then.
Sue myself, yeah.
Raging Rhino asks if Eric is going to sue himself. Eric July breaks into hysteric laughter. Is it possible that he's becoming self-aware? Anna doubles down with this savage question.
I
Was
see
that her
myself.
first time trying to do that accent? Because I had such a hard time understanding her.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. She had we had a coach with her and everything. So no, that wasn't the first time that she had done it.
Eric refused to say where Yaira was from despite the fact he had previously mentioned it on Twitter. Anna keenly notices what the chat is saying, pointing out that Eric had mentioned that Yaira must be from Iceland.
Yeah, people are saying what, Icelandic? I don't think that's
Yeah,
Slavic.
that's accurate. The okay, well, fuck the NDA. The Icelandic shit is accurate. For sure.
Here comes the lawsuit.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, who are you going to be suing, yourself?
This is NDA myself. Sorry, Saskas, if you're in the chat, my bad.
It's okay. Accidents. You own it, so
Yeah, true.
you're your own boss. So who's going to yell at you? You?
Yeah, true. It's a good point.
Volcanoes. Okay, cool.
While it previously seemed that Eric had obtained self-awareness, it seems that he still believes that he may end up having to sue himself. This notion caused Anna to almost spit out her drink. Anna then shrugs her shoulders and says, well, you own it. But shrugging her shoulders is key, as that indicates she was asking a question, and Eric July responded as if it were. Yellow Flash then tries to change the subject, opening up the campaign, to which Anna responds.
There it is.
People are saying she's Chinese. Spoil.
Frequently, Eric tells his critics to pull up and do confrontation, and Anna took his challenge, laughing at his antics and even making Eric laugh at himself as well. Like I said, both Anna and Nina Infinity can tear your heart out and serve it on a platter, and you'll find yourself just asking if they could also give you ketchup. After that humiliating trailer, I assumed Yaira couldn't sink any lower, but the comic also made Yaira canonically trans, though that may have escaped you if you don't speak Spanish, but it didn't escape the eagle eyes of Literature Devil. This literally says that Yaira is the feminine man-god. In other words, she is a man with some feminine attributes, which is why Yaira is canonically trans. And somehow, even after that, the ship sinks even lower. This is like the Titanic, now 12,000 feet deep into the ocean. We're now going to explore the wreckage in our submersible, but be warned, this is very dangerous, and the severe conditions could cause your head to explode, so proceed at your own caution. With that being said, let's take a quick look at the Yaira 2 trailer.
The battle is over. I have won. Yaira is dead.
Wait, Yaira's dead? Who's talking then?
But so are the 3 visitors. They were fools to follow me here.
While this is more listenable than the live-action trailer, could you imagine if they tried reading the script in that cursed accent? Part of me wonders if they did try it, but realized it wouldn't be received well. If that's the case, I hope the public will one day get access to those tapes. The voice still sounds a little weird to me though. It doesn't pull me in. I feel like it's some schizo cat lady talking into a microphone. The next part about the 3 visitors is going to confuse people who are just hearing about Yaira. I get this is a sequel story, but you still need to expand your audience and get new customers. If you're only catching the old ones, you'll ultimately get attrition. So try to make these trailers capture universal archetypes and portray concepts that anyone would be able to understand.
They did not know this world, and I was able to use it to my advantage. I managed to live amongst these humans for eons without my true nature being exposed.
Humanity hasn't even existed in eon. Also, her physical design is killing me. This really looks like Bruce Jenner.
Cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Whoa, there's no need for that, Yaira. I'll stop reminding you you're canonically trans.
Stefania changed all that. She's my flesh and my blood. She is like me. I could not save her, Abuela, and now she hates me.
Okay, so this part about Stefania feels like another info dump. Generally, the Rippaverse has an issue of not giving enough information.
Somewhere near Florida. I'm gonna fucking throw my pen across the room. Do you know where it is? Do you know where it is? Where this is? This is your story. Tell us one fucking thing. I'm gonna upset Ava. Ava's upstairs. She's hearing Daddy yelling in the basement.
I have a 7-year-old daughter. She has autism. She doesn't like it when I yell, but what am I supposed to do? Daddy has to review dog shit, baby! Sorry!
But here they're just firing it off like a fire hose.
You get to drink from the fire hose!
Now some of you Rippaverse fans may be watching this and might say, wait, is this a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation? But it's not. There needs to be a balance. Information is like a girl. She shouldn't be covered up like she's from Afghanistan, but she also shouldn't go to a movie theater dressed like this. And more importantly, information should have a purpose. What are the characters' deepest yearnings and fears? What obstacles are impeding them? What this trailer needed was a potent hook, something to connect us to Yaira. The sad part is the trailer did actually have something good, but you had to wait till the trailer was almost over.
If only I could break free of these endless nightmares that have plagued me since my last battle. Every night, I die, and I watch my family die. Over and over again.
Wow, that's a really compelling idea. Most people didn't see it though because they closed the video after hitting the 30-second mark. Burying this nugget in 1 minute and 45 seconds of refuse was not a good idea. Now these lines still need to be polished a bit, but the concept is good. I could rant about this trailer for a while, but this video is already quite long. Make sure to subscribe so you can get more updates as the Yaira dumpster fire continues. And don't forget to like this video either, or...
You are a hoe ass.
Really quick before I go...
Actually, there is one thing.
There's just one thing I need to address. Tasteless nudity. Why are they drawing Yaira naked? And is there anyone who finds this artful, yet alone attractive? How many of you would pay to see Andre the Giant get naked? It seems they're really trying to promote this canonically trans character based off of Zhur's sex appeal. I can't help but ask, is this what Rippa fans really want?